Hey YouTube, ready to think? Inconsistent parents are better than consistent ones, and I'm going to prove it to you. So one of the things we practiced with our homeschool was something called narration. And what that meant is Jody would read to the kids from a book, Lord of the Rings or something, and read for about 5-10 minutes, and then stop and call on one of the children to narrate, which is to say back the basics of the story. You know, Gollum did this, Gollum did that, and then this happened, whatever. So what it's teaching their brain is to not only listen, but to process information and to encapsulate it. Do you think that would have worked as well if they knew each time who she was going to call on? Nope. We know this about training even animals like dolphins. They found if you put the same like 3 fish for every jump, after a while they jump a little less, But if it's 5 fish one time, none another time, 10 another, 4, mix it up, that dolphin doesn't know when that payoff's going, so they jump and jump and jump. That's what I'm talking about. I had a professor that said it this way: when predictability goes up, impact goes down. And I think there's a simple reason. The simple reason is if you're really consistent and you always do things the same way every time, and you're just steady that way, your child is a little genius that'll figure out how to play you. Because if you're that predictable, they can figure out what to do. And they will. So I'm for systems, and I'm for things being done consistently and having a time and a place for things. I get all that. But if you want impact, you want to learn to be inconsistent, like sometimes more gracious, sometimes nicer, sometimes with surprises. By the way, the most common area that shows up is humor. Sincerely, people that are really consistent are rarely ever funny. What kids like is something they didn't expect, you know, a face, you know, pig face or something, you know, some surprise. Humor is about things turning left when you think they're going straight. So that shock is what's funny to them. And so I know with grandkids now, you know, they like Grampy, at least a little bit, because I'm not predictable. I'm not consistent. They don't know what I'm going to do. And so it's always an engaging, fun thing. Well, in your parenting, in your life, in your homeschooling, what you do, that's sort of the same game. Surprises and sweetness and kindness if you're not kind. Sometimes being a little stronger if you're weak. You know, you want to create a world in which they're tuning in to pay attention and learn. And if you're consistent, all they're going to learn is how to run the game. And if you can add some inconsistency in there, you know, as predictability goes up, impact goes down. Add consistency, and you watch impact take off. Hope that helps. Hey, do subscribe. That's a big help, and pass this along. Blessings.